When you're running a business, when you're the owner operator of your business, and especially as a service provider, if you are on the front lines with your clients delivering the work, and you're also on the front lines of marketing your business, you are in a near constant state or position of possible rejection. It's a vulnerable place to be, right? You could be rejected. You might have like issues of being judged, and all of these things that sort of put you in a position where you can experience trauma from that, right? And not even just from being on the front lines. You might have situations where you've got really difficult either client or collaborator relationships, maybe even a difficult relationship with a team member. You may have situations where you get hurtful comments or judged by the public in a hurtful way. I mean, I could go on and on about the different things that would constitute trauma in your business. And I first want to just give credit to the person who brought up this idea of business trauma, Nancy Linruth. She is a former attorney, former therapist who is an EFT practitioner, and she really works with business owners around their blocks. And so I'm going to link to her stuff because she's the one that I encountered who first talked about business trauma. And when I heard her speak about this, I was kind of blown away. Like, oh my gosh, yeah, this is what I've experienced. And probably many, not probably, I know many people have experienced this in their business, and probably you, if you've been in your business for any amount of time. And this concept of business trauma, I just had not thought about it in the context of business. I mean, certainly, you, again, may have experienced this on a personal level, and I don't want to diminish trauma or even really, I'm not even qualified to really speak about big traumas that people have endured. But again, going back to what you experience in your business as potentially viewed through the lens of trauma, I think that's a really powerful, and it's a different and kind of, at least for me, eye-opening way of looking at how those experiences have led to perhaps residual beliefs and behaviors that need attention. They really need to be looked at a little more closely and cared for. So with anything around mindset, mindfulness, emotional health in your business, I mean, this is just another way to look at it, right? And it might open up some new avenues for you to understand your own experiences in your business. It certainly has for me, which is why I'm sharing it right now, and why I want to share Nancy's information just as a possible resource. So with our whole lives, the baseline for it all is health, right? Like that whole saying is, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. And it's absolutely true in your business. I mean, that's bottom line. And obviously health includes not just your physical self, but your mental, emotional, spiritual health as well. And so again, business trauma, I think being able to just bring awareness to that, where have you maybe experienced that in your business, and what resources do you have to support yourself with that? So I'm just sharing you one resource through Nancy, and I have lots of other mindset and emotional health resources, people and tools and things like that I tap into and surround myself with so that I can feel supported and also just deal with some of this stuff. And my question to you is, I would love to hear your thoughts about this concept of business trauma. You don't have to share specifics around any that you may have experienced yourself, but I just would love to hear your thoughts about that. And more importantly, or what would be great is to hear any resources that you find useful for supporting yourself in your business when it comes to your emotional, mental, spiritual health. I think it's really like very interesting and useful to be sharing those with everyone. I know I have encountered lots of really, really amazing resources because others have shared those with me. So that's what I love to hear from you. And I hope that you continue to be well in your business and in your life. And I will see you in the next video.